Yo, what is up, everybody, and welcome to another episode of the Anime and Nami podcast. I'm your host, Iccy.
And I'm your host Seemo, and as we do every week, we talk about the episode that came out.
Alright, so we are in week 8 right now, and we are not gonna start with Soul Loving because in the previous week it didn't have an episode. They were on break actually, so it was already go further down. Also, I'm not streaming with Mr. Forest.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So first off, we have Shane Soldier. So, you wanna start, Simo?
Oh, sure. So basically, we were left with the captain of the other squad trying to get our guy, and god damn if he's hot. That's what I wanna say.
You ain't wrong.
And yeah, basically, the explanation is that she didn't have time for romance and she want to have fun now. And as of that, we have the plot that we are still investigating this human demon in the Mato.
Yeah, the main evil party on this side of anime, I guess, which is like some human Mato forms. Like I'm not sure they're not really humans, I think, but I am also not sure what's their origin form. I'm sure they will explain later on, like how they originated, you know.
Yeah. And one of them basically want to play with this squad that want to defeat them. And the episode in general focus on Nei, the pink-eyed lolly, and her backstory, how she's there to basically find her parents that disappeared. Also, we see the slave form on when Nei has the control.
Yeah, one of the parts of the episode is focused on that, is to check on all the farms that he can have with the power. And yeah, they check on that, and they get to some conclusions, like the blonde one. What's their?
Tenka.
Yeah, the other one though.
Suruga.
Yeah, apparently it didn't work very well for her farm, apparently. So she got kind of sad because she wanted the reward.
Okay. And yeah, basically that's all the episode, and we see that Kyoka is jealous of Tenka approaching our boy Yuki.
Yeah. So I wanna end on Seemo, Tenka best girl. No doubts, right?
Yeah.
I mean, okay. I have to make sure. Even though I'm a white enjoyer, but I don't know why Tenka is so strong on this one. Alright, next one. The Unwanted Undead Adventurer. Okay, Seemo?
So the episode is divided in two parts. So the first part, we see our main character basically discovering that with the new sword that the blacksmith did, he can unleash a new technique that basically fuse the magic, the divinity,
Yeah.
and I forgot the fourth
I also forgot the other one. They were free. You should, I don't know. So magic, divinity, and this is probably just sword technique, like swordmanship. Who knows? Anyways, there's 3 elements, and he fused everything for like a giga attack, like Excalibur, I guess.
And the second part is basically a side quest where he goes to this village where basically young woman get kidnapped.
Okay, can I just interrupt? I have a question about that, about the logic of that happening. So you see, like they are just losing the female population on that village, like every year, right? I think it's once per year, maybe.
No, it was kinda faster.
It was way faster, right? Because they were all in the same place.
Like every week or something like
okay, okay. So let's look at the logic here. If you give one every week, at the end of 3 months, there is not a single female alive there. Like, hello? What are we doing? What's the plan here for the long term on the village, no?
I don't know what can I say.
I mean, like at this point, just
Yeah.
move away because the village is dead.
Well,
This makes no sense. I was thinking this while watching. This made absolutely no sense. But anyways, don't let the author cook on the logic.
and well, basically, he discovered that there were a group of bandits that disguised as merchants that basically use illusion magic to make them believe that the god of the lake wanted these sacrifices.
Mm-hmm.
But then, yeah, he defeat them, save the girl, and go back to the
Yeah,
city.
and saves all the other ones because apparently it was a sacrifice every week. So yeah, good logic. Anyways,
That's fine.
that's it for the episode. I don't know. The anime is quite okay-ish. The writing is not very strong in my opinion. I mean, I literally just showed why on this episode, on one episode. But yeah.
So I will briefly say that in Healing Magic, nothing big happens. We are just having the backstory of Rose and their code, but
Oh,
honestly, we don't really care too much. We just want to see the demon pop.
okay. So you're telling me we are still doing that? I mean, I went to watch for like 3 episodes, and I feel like the
Yeah.
plot is just not good at all. The pacing, I would say.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's why I don't want to add more.
Okay,
You are.
I'm not even catching up on this. I think because every week I'm just disappointed from what I hear from Seemo. Right, next one, but this one
Uh,
though.
So you have the backstory of
Wait, Seemo, wait. My instant ability is overpowered. Now you can cook.
Okay. So we dive in the backstory of our boy more deeply. How his teacher basically get kidnapped, and basically he's treating everyone that stop him to go get her. You know, he just walks out of the base.
Oh yeah.
The scientist realize, damn, this is more OP than we thought. He walks into the enemy base, kills everyone,
Yep.
uh, and save the girl.
Mm-hmm.
And
It's literally him. That's how.
even when he was a kid, it was already him. I don't know what to say more. Or they reach the capital, and where we kind of thought there was going to be another mass murder, but luckily they survived this time. Because when we see a large group of enemies, we're like,
Yeah.
they're going to die.
Yeah, that's actually true. But they resolved it on diplomatic terms, kinda. Even no, actually there was a fight, but it was like a duel, and we see that the main girl is also quite skilled at some like kind of like assassin stuff, assassin arts.
Martial art,
Yeah.
basically. And pretty much all.
Yeah.
It's always pretty funny if you like this type of comedy. Animation was nice. Was nice to see the backstory.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was also nice to see more about the upbringing of the main guy.
Mm-hmm.
How he came to be. Alright, it's okay.
Which one we have next?
Next, Dungeon Meshi. Oh, I really. Okay, I'm gonna start cooking on this one.
Oh,
I really like this episode because the art design was overall more sharp on this episode. I feel like because there was a lot of action, so there were a lot of sharp edges on the design overall, like on the movement. It's just very clean movement. You can see that it's a very good studio, a very good production. It's Studio Trigger, of course, but you can clearly see that there's some a lot of talent and time put into this anime. So on that side, it's a very good episode on the technical level. It's probably the best episode on the technical level of this anime so far, in my opinion. Other than that, we start with basically we just go straight into the fight. No. Wait. Yeah, we go straight into the fight because they get engaged by a water monster, right? And
yeah, Undine.
so basically it's a 1v1 most of the fight between the mage girl, which I forgot her name, and the water monster.
Mm-hmm.
And it's quite a hard fight, but eventually we win the fight with the help of the entire party at the end, even though the mage girl was 1v1ing most of the time. So then she gets quite injured, and we have to stop because I mean she's pretty fucked after the fight. She's on the low blood loss, I guess. So we need to stop for a while so she can rest. Because I mean, we can continue without a mage being well, because she has no mana and she has lacking blood, so very weak. Anyways, so after that we just have to chill for the second part of the episode, cooking some food, getting her up better, and yeah, that's pretty much the episode. It was both of the parts were very enjoyable. We had a fight and we had the aftermath of the fight, and I feel like they really, storyboard wise, they did a great job on the second part too. Like the first part had a lot of great animation, as I said, and sharp art design, very sharp. And the second part, we had a great aftermath on the storyboard. Like it was very cleanly paced. The pacing was perfect, in my opinion. Do you have an opinion on this, Seemo?
I mean, his trigger, the animation was so cool, the fight was so nice. Also, we can have the backstory of Marcel a bit, where she met Falin when she was in the academy, you know.
Oh, I forgot about that. Yeah.
Yeah. And that was pretty nice to have more of a backstory. Like, she's a really skilled mage.
Yeah,
That's
it's
more
nice because she will join the party soon, I assume. So we already get some backstory on her, and it kind of shows how she's as a character, as a person.
Yeah, and her goal is to make a safe dungeon, to create a safe dungeon. That's yeah.
Yeah, the elf girl. Yeah.
And we end like with that we are going to meet one of the old party members that
Yeah.
left.
That left because I mean they had to go grind for the money, but yeah, the remaining ones are the ones that wanted to go save Fallen. So to be honest, like I would just go save Fallen because I mean it's your old member. I mean I don't know about the situation of the other ones, but depending on all situations, because I already stuck to it at the start, I need to finish it like to save her back at least. I mean after you save, maybe you can quit this party. In my opinion, this is what I would do. But yeah. Alright, next one. Hokkaido girls are super adorable. Alright, you wanna cook, Seemo?
Oh, sure. So we basically keep to follow the date between our main character Tsubasa, okay, and Reina, and they are obviously followed by Fuyuki and the other girl, the Yuri, I think, yeah, and so basically they are enjoying the date. Am I wrong?
Yeah.
They were kind of cooking, and in the end, at some point, they get joined by Fuyuki and Akino. That obviously Fuyuki is a simp for Reina, and she like, give me the autograph. You are an inspiration for everyone because
Yeah.
you are hard worker. And Tsubasa also is able to raise
I mean, yeah.
say that even though she doesn't have like how to say an idea on what she wants to be, she's fine like hardworking and be an inspiration for everyone. Like,
I got you. Alright. Overall, was a good episode. As always, I think this anime is quite consistent on its quality and on the story too, on the plot-wise pacing. Of the three main girls that were presented until now, I think my favorite one is for sure the white hair Reina, because I mean white hair, and I just think she has a better personality. I would say so, in my opinion, but that's just personal taste. Anyways, Gustav.
yeah, also there is something pretty funny. So the voice actor for Reina is called Reina.
Oh.
And if you know Igurashi, you know what I mean. Anyway,
I know Igarashi, but I can watch, so I'm not sure what you mean.
yeah. Okay,
Alright.
next.
That was probably on purpose. I just feel like let's see about the website. Like the who were recruiting was like, you know what? We go with this one. Alright, 7th time loop. Cool, Seemo.
I need to remember what happened in those steps. So okay, now I remember. So basically, there is this date between our two main character, Arnold and Rish, and basically bring her to the town. They go around, he shows her the market, and then they go to this shop where they sell diamond, basically. Rish,
jewelry.
yeah. Rish has this kind like a test to check if the jewels were false or not, and she passed it. And Arno is pretty happy about it because proud of his wife. And also Arno brought her there to choose the diamond to put on her ring for the wedding, basically. And Rish when the owner asked her what color, she answered the color of the Giga dice.
Yeah. Okay.
But in a more romantic way.
Yeah, more in the romantic way. Yeah. Anyways, just to clarify, it's not diamonds. I mean, I'm sure there is diamonds, but it's just jewelry overall, like precious gems. But she'll probably get a sapphire because I mean, bull, like that kind of bull is probably sapphire or it's just sapphire.
Yeah.
Overall.
And the episode ends with the prince. I think his name was Oliver. Anyway, that basically is kinda healer, and Rish served him in one of her previous life, and he goes there and basically to discuss about something I forgot.
Yeah, and I mean we see him saying some kind words as introduction, like in the as a gentleman, you know. But I mean, our main Gigasha doesn't like it. He's kind of giving him the eye. You smell me. Anyways, that was a nice touch.
Also, Rish wants give the medicine to heal him, so he's a bit jealous of our boy.
I see. Yeah.
Also, we must praise Laura, that is the maid, because the outfit for the date was so nice.
It was actually fabulous. I've never said hello in my life, I think. That was great.
Yeah, she was so nice there.
For sure, that was a outfit of the year, probably. I'm not gonna lie. Alright, next.
What do we have?
We have Tales of Wedding Rings.
Okay.
Cook.
So we didn't cover last week episode, but just to summarize pretty quickly, this arc basically they go to the water city,
Water Nation.
Water Nation that I don't say it's controlled, but there are Empire soldiers that are there with the excuse to protect them, basically, but they kinda controlling the city. And there is this evil oracle, basically, that is working for the Demon Lord. That basically hypnotize the king, and basically he does whatever she wants.
Yep.
But there are two main parts, I would say. So we have the new water princess that is Sapphire, that basically start to go in the city. She kiss, already married.
Yeah,
done.
that was in like 25 seconds. Like I was watching, I was like, damn, we speedrunning this. It was like at the start of the episode too.
And this arc is focused on Mars, the backstory, the character, and Saphira, that is the twin sister of Saphir, that he loves, basically.
Yeah, and as always, we appreciate to see the Mars development. Great character. I mean, he's the best character in this anime.
So, this arc was so nice because it proves that the writing of the show is really good, actually. It's not bad, it's good. So, what I mean is this. Okay, we always say that Mars should have been the main character, right?
Yeah. True.
When we saw him, like, no, it must be the main. but
he actually has a reason to not be the main character.
we have an explanation why he isn't the main character.
Yeah, that is true. That is.
Also, we have also more plot point from the quest to get all the rings and defeat the demon lord. We have the rings that talk, so we have like, what the fuck is going on with these rings? The dark rings that appear. We have the oracle that we see that work for the demon lord, but also in alliance with the king empire, the emperor. And in the last scene, we see the emperor basically killing her because like I don't give a fuck. I use everything to reach my goal.
Yeah, kind of.
So there isn't only the demon lord, but there is also this emperor. And I think the like from what we saw from Mars in all this episode, kind of fit with the backstory, right? He's always kind, he's a Demeter type because he was a prince, he had so much responsibility and he failed to, do the duty that the emperor gave him, basically his father. He failed to get the ring that kinda allowed him to marry Saphira, but as always, he's a kind person.
Yeah.
Couldn't trample over the feeling of him.
Yeah.
So actually makes sense.
No, you have a good point, Seemo. So the story writing is actually better now that we know about all these points. So I must say it's not bad. It's above average, I would say, in the writing perspective. And at the end, I mean, Mars still ends up together with Saphira. Yeah.
And like the Gigachad is, we know that he laid out with Saphira.
Oh yeah. He's not the main character.
I like our main character, but even our main character makes sense. I could explain for like 10 minutes why everything makes sense in this anime,
okay.
And the writing is good, but
it can make sense. But my problem is that if the main character is not likable, it just reduces some points on the story, in my opinion. Because you are following his perspective, it needs to be likable, in my opinion, and he's not very likable. It's kind of mid. It's just bland, in my opinion, the main character.
But I will give one thing for the author. So basically, like every other Sekai, is totally average, basically. Except he has a good physique, but that doesn't matter a lot. And the only power is from the ring, not from like some innate skill, some smartness. No, it's just totally average. Orny. I
don't know about Orny. He's not.
For him.
I mean, this guy is, I don't know, suspicious. Anyways, as I said, not likable because he can be average, but his dialogue is just blunt. His dialogue is more blunt than a side character.
Yeah,
it's just the dialogue problem, in my opinion.
That's why. Anyway,
I think the main problem is the dialogue. Yeah.
Otherwise, I yap too much about this.
Alright.
Also, the new goal is pretty nice. And the dragon form, I like it.
Yeah, I like that too. Actually, it was the best arc until now, in my opinion. I actually liked it. I watched in 2x speed both episodes to catch up, but it was the best arc for sure so far. This one, we aren't catched up on this one. Next.
Go cook.
I cook? Alright. Wait a moment. Brain powering up. Okay, so we start the episode with the misunderstanding of the last week episode of them going out, I guess, and because she's an angel and he's a devil, they don't want to have that misunderstanding because they're kind of rivals, but not really. Let's be honest. So they're trying to clear up that misunderstanding, but she basically just throws him to the LP there because she baits him and then just leaves. No, in the class scene. You remember?
Really?
Okay, but basically she creates the scene in the school, in the classroom, and then she leaves and she's supposed to come back, but she doesn't. So he just stays there.
Okay. Yes.
Yeah, so she carries this elaborate plan to clear the misunderstanding. That was the first part, I believe, of the plan. No,
Yes.
that was the plan. Then we go to the lunch, and the other one who didn't buy on that fact that it's just a misunderstanding. The other side character. She tries to understand better, so she calls out for the date, with the main character. And
Yuka? Yes.
yeah, and she notices the jealous from the angel girl, which I forget the name too because I'm bad with names. Yeah, so she notices something is it might be wrong because she's clearly cares about the devil one. So yeah, then we go on the date scene and the other ones are following around because she's jealous, of course. And then, do you want to finish the episode?
Yeah, sure. In the second part, basically, Yuka and Akutsu are on this bench in the park, and Lily is basically listening to them from behind in this, like, not a pool, how to say?
A fountain?
Yeah, basically in a fountain. And yeah, basically Akutsu say that he could never be with her, and we get pretty depressed after that.
I mean, but they just say that because of the angel devil rivalry. But it's not like as a person thing. It's like it's just because of the angel devil status.
Yeah. And then we end the episode with Lily that is basically fell ill.
Yeah.
Like, and we have the Avatar going to school instead of her.
Yeah, so we end on that, and the baby is a bit depressed because after that. So that was probably because why the Avatar came out, because she was mentally unstable, I guess, for a bit. So the Avatar came out, and she was weak because of the illness. So she was, I mean, a bit depressed, a bit weak. So the Avatar came out again, and we'll see how the Avatar is handled now. Probably gonna be the same way, but it's gonna be good on the character progress because the baby is gonna have to overcome it on her current state. So that's gonna be interesting to see on this next episode. As always, it's one of my favorites this season so far, even with some problems.
Yeah, this episode was basically the drama episode.
Yeah, this episode was. I mean, even if it was a drama episode, there were so many comedic points still that you can laugh, and it's just so random some stuff that happens. Like in the class, the first scene of the misunderstanding in the class, and it was so like nonsense. It's just funny, to be honest. It just doesn't make much sense that it's funny, in my opinion. But that's just a personal thing. Alright, so it's an enjoyable episode as always. Next. I feel like I did a bit of a yamping, but yeah, that's just how I go.
Not as much as me on Wedding Rings, don't worry.
Okay, a sign of affection. You wanna cook, Seemo?
Wait, we have... don't we have the Tamer?
My bad, coach, my bad. So,
Okay.
the weakest Tamer, cook, Seemo.
So, also, like, nice episode this week for the weakest Tamer. So she's basically traveling to reach the city, but basically, like the first zone was like a level 10 monster. Now she end up in like a level 40 zone where she gets attacked by ogres. Yeah. And but then she gets saved by this group of adventurers that save her, bring her to their camp. So all the episodes focus on meeting these new characters and like how Ivy needs to be useful to them because because of the trauma. So she needs to do stuff and cooks for them. So we know she's a good cook and enjoy the meals and stuff. And yeah, basically this adventurer knows that she must be in a pretty bad situation to go there, to be there alone, and pretty much this all the episode.
Alright. Yeah, good episode so far in my opinion. I like the progress on that hand. It was feeling a bit slower than the previous ones, but this one was a bit faster. I mean, not faster in a way, but if in that it was faster on the pacing of the plot, in my opinion. Alright, next.
Now you can.
A sign of affection. Okay. I mean, there isn't much to say on my previous episode, in my opinion, though. But anyways, I will cook. But just maybe I'm not remembering properly. Anyways, we start on where we left out directly on the doorstep. We are introducing Yuki. Yuki is the main girl, right? Yuki.
Yes.
Okay, we are introducing Yuki to the stylist guy because I mean Shin. Because our Giga main character is introducing her now as his girlfriend, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Then we have a giant backstory. The entire episode is almost the backstory, I feel like, on Shin and Emma and the main character, which I forgot his name, Itsumi. So we really delve back on the character on that character. Not just Shin, but also Emma and a bit of Itsumi on the backstory. We understand more about their initial plans, like romance-wise and stuff like that. And yeah, that's I don't really know what much to say about this episode. It was mostly on the backstory and the character development, and we can kind of predict what's gonna happen in the future because now it ended on the salon where Shin is with Emma and Shin is gonna talk to Emma. Right, I think it ended there.
He's trying to tell her, but in the end it doesn't.
Oh, right, he was trying to tell her, but in the end it doesn't. On the salon, alright.
Basically, all the big stories just saying define more the relationship. So Shin loves Emma, Emma loves Tsumi loves Yuki.
Yeah, that's true. So it's a bit of a rectangle almost. Wait, is it a rectangle? Yeah, it's a rectangle. It's not even a triangle here. It's a bit of a rectangle, but it's not a normal triangle.
And we had that Oshi loves Yuki, so then we have a pentagon.
Oh, wait, we have a fucking pentagon in this anime. It's not a triangle. It's not a rectangle. It's a pentagon. Oh, we are summoning demon with this one. Anyway, it's not like a straight up triangle because triangle is usually like 2 to 1. That rectangle, it's a bit different. But let's just call it a pentagon, anyways. We have a pentagon here, and we can even make it a sex. Wait, what's the next one after the pentagon, Seemo?
Hexagon.
Hexagon. Yeah, we can even make it a hexagon almost. With the other character, like the dog girl, but we aren't considering her because she barely appeared in the story. Right, the dog girl. Yeah, but she hasn't appeared basically, so we aren't considering. So it's a pentagon. Anyways, good episode. So great episode, I would say. It really was more on the character development for this next arc with Emma. Alright, next one, Sasaki to Pichan or Sasaki and Peeps.
Yeah. So this episode, what happened? So I don't like this arc about trying to save Mars, but whatever. So as we were left at Tessa, went to Sasaki world, and Sasaki tried to cover, make up a story, cause Essa can speak Japanese and Shizuka can't understand what Essa says. So in the end, Sasaki show Essa our world basically, and Shizuka tries to use attack Essa to make because it's kinda Sasaki weakness, but then get cursed by Pichan, so Shizuka can't deny them anymore, otherwise the curse is going to kill her basically. And after that they go back to our world, and the plot about saving Mars continue. Basically, yes, I doubt that Sasaki was working with the anime, but it's like that.
Alright. So I actually forgot to watch this episode and the previous one. It's the only one that I have to recover right now. I just forgot. But
I'm not enjoying this arc, honestly.
Okay. I mean, this anime I will probably just watch on 2 times speed anyways. It's one of those, So next one. Wait.
I think we haven't watched this.
Wait. I think you didn't even have an episode last week, Seemo.
No,
No?
last week we did. Yeah. Last week we did because, the goal with the squad appear, but we didn't watch this episode.
Oh, we forgot then. Oh, that's bad. It's one of my favorites this season. Okay, guys, we forgot about this one. We are gonna do a double review on the next episode. Alright. I actually was thinking like they just took a break for a week, but maybe not.
Finally, a kinda, not say good, but kinda good episode for Talk to release after 8 episodes.
Yeah, but we were not talking about it here, I believe. Right, gushing over magical girls. So, Seemo, I know you like this one a lot. I also enjoyed this a lot. It's one of the best this season, but I will let you go.
Yeah, because the deeper plot, the bigger plot.
I mean, of course.
This episode.
And vocal music is a speak.
So we are introduced with the 4 magic villains. Okay, so we have the sister that has the power to become bigger. We have also Loco that is this idol wannabe. Then we have the PLR girl Nemo, I forgot. And then we have the boss of these villains. So, well, obviously they call our main goals to the base. They want to conquer the world. We see that they defeat a lot of magical goals, and invite our ghosts to join them. But they're like, nah, we don't care.
Mm-hmm. Wait, was it on the previous episode?
No, it was this week. I mean, this episode. Because this week we have the fight, remember, Iccy.
You're right, Seemo, continue. Yeah.
So, and in the end, they refuse. There is this fight between Utena, Kiwi, and Alice against them. They get defeated, but they manage to escape. But Utena took a lot of damage in the fight, so she has to rest. And we see that Utena really wants to defeat them because she loves magical ghosts. So watching these ghosts defeating them makes her angry. So,
Yep. Also, it was established as a plot point that the more stars they have in their body, the stronger they are actually.
Yeah.
And apparently when they look at Utena, they didn't see stars. But Utena has a bunch of stars. I think she has the most stars on her body, right? Like she has like on the eyes, she has 2 under each eye. So that makes 6 on her face only. So, and we don't know if she has more on her belly. So she has like.
I think also they are in developing. Like I think they are going to get more stars. Strong.
Yeah. But I think the stars for Utena only appear when she's serious. That's why they didn't see it, because she was serious. So they didn't see any stars on her face. But on her semi-serious mode, she has like 6 stars already, and that's insane. 6 is a lot, because we see that the vocal music has 3 stars showing always, and we see that Alice has 1 star showing, I believe, on her head. I think it's 1 star, or is it 3? I'm not sure if it's 3 or 1.
I think it's 3.
Yeah, Alice has 3 stars too. Yeah, vocal music and Alice has 3 stars. Utena has 6 when she's kind of serious.
And Kiwi 0 basically.
Yeah, Kiwi. She needs some plot development to power up, I think. But
also,
her power is cool.
Talking about power development, we briefly see that the 3 magical girls, Sayo, Haruka, and Karoko, are training to get stronger. Because Sayo is trying to overcome her weakness.
I mean, yeah. I don't know.
In the second part, we have Loco going out, trying to bait Kiwi and Kurisu to fight her. So there is this fight going on where Loco uses her power and she starts to sing, but she is really bad.
Everyone notices that she is actually very bad at singing, even though she is supposed to become the one and only idol in the future. Yeah,
and then after, Kiwi and Kuris decide to retreat after, but Loco get the punishment from her bosses, so she gets naked and get
Spanked.
punished. Yeah.
She actually gets punished. Yeah.
Nice episode, new characters that are interesting.
Yeah, new plot points. This is very good stuff. I must say, local design is absolute peak. Actually crazy. So good.
And kind of want to see also the magical girl get stronger, because I like them.
Yeah, I also hope that Kiwi gets a bit stronger because she has 0 stars, so she needs a bit of power up too. And the magical girls too, of course, because they're kind of getting beaten every time, like very hard, not even close. Alright, so next one, very good stuff as always. Ishura. When the cooks.
Oh, sure. So basically, after Yuno got kidnapped, we see her having a confrontation with the bandit. Let's call him that. And he said basically, "Girl, your city in the end was going to be destroyed sooner or later because you were researching the labyrinth. So you were going to awaken the golem anyway. So stop complaining." But she still keeps crying about it. Anyway, Sojiro, we don't know. We know that he's alive, but we don't know where he is right now. And there are 2 fights basically. One in the city, where the Wyvern. Anyway, there are 2 main fights. So we have the Wyverns against the Star Cool or Star something, where our Giga Chad uses the S+ weapon to kill the other Wyverns, and also the girl with the spider robot is rushing to the city to kill Taros, the fake Demon King. And the second part is basically we have the elf girl Kia trying to save with Lara, I think was her name, the teacher friend.
Vana.
But the teacher wanted to kill her, so there is some fight going on between the elf and the Mandrake. But we knew that Mandrake was kind of the weakest one of the OP characters around. And he gets killed not by the elf, but by the guy with the angel.
By Kuze, yeah.
Because he basically Mandrake released the poison, so the angel took it as an attack to him, and
she just one-shots him. Yep. So -1 of the OP characters. I'm gonna be honest, I hope the professor girl, the red hair with Vanna, not Vanna, you know what, the professor, the red dress one. I hope she fucking dies. I fucking hate her.
And also
she's so fake.
Managed to escape in this confusion, so she's still alive. Because she's the only one that know about the elf, the overpowered elf.
Yeah, so it's only the professor in there, but I'm praying that the professor dies because she's so fake, it's insane. Actual fake master.
Okay.
Alright, next one. Ninja Kamui. It's week 3, right?
Yes.
Alright, so I can cook on this one. We start off with watching the aftermath of the situation of the bar, the restaurant, I mean. And so basically the main cop, which is Mike, the FBI guy, is getting a lot of problems at work because of he is not supposed to look into this. It's like forbidden information. He's looking more into the case, but he shouldn't. And his superior says you either stop or you're gonna lose your retirement, basically. I mean, that's a pretty powerful weapon, losing your entire retirement right there. So I mean, personally, I would stop. But Mike is a Giga Shadow. He's not stopping. He just doesn't care about his retirement apparently. But anyways, so he continues, and he also involves his partner, which is more on the technology information side. And then they meet up in Aircar, which is basically air tech.
Peace.
Yeah, the tech car for information. So they are meeting there, but then they get engaged by another ninja. But the ninja is probably a robot, I believe. Anyways, so the insane fight scene appears as always, because every episode needs 1 giga fight scene. Very amazing stuff, as always. Great choreography, great angles, great camera movement, just insane animation. That's pretty much it. We get some more information on the evil side, on the mastermind of the ninja stuff. We get to see their reunion. We get to see one of the enemies on this arc, I believe, which is like the dwarf guy. He's kind of a dwarf, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
He's kind of not a dwarf. It's just his robot body is very small. I think it's robot body, but his head is still human. So we see him, and he probably sent the robot ninja after them, because I think he has robot stuff going on. So yeah, that's pretty much the episode.
Mm-hmm.
There's something else to say still?
Not really.
I think I said it pretty well.
I mean, it's an action anime, so we are focused more on the action.
Yep.
The plot is pretty simple, so.
Yep. Yeah, so Secret Ninja Organization meets Keanu Reeves anime edition, that's it.
Yes.
Right, next one. BUCCHIGIRI. There was no episode, right?
Yes.
Okay,
no
so BUCCHIGIRI had no episode this week, so we're gonna skip that for today. Next one. Mr. Villain's Day Off. You wanna cook, Seemo?
Sure. I mean, as always,
Yeah.
it's all around. Actually, it was more around the
Oranges.
than panda.
The oranges.
Basically, there is no story development. Basically, him and his co-worker and the evil association basically eating and playing with the oranges. Then to see who's the most cute one. And what else happened? We have the gift. So basically, it's again around Christmas. He goes to Santa because he wants to gift the co-worker Oruni. Now I remember, and they exchange gifts, and they give it to each other a box of
Oranges. Yeah.
And what else happened?
That's pretty much it.
We also see Black.
The new ranger is Black. We haven't seen him before. Yeah, he's basically the dove of the ranger house, I think.
Yeah.
So you also see the other rangers getting their presents, and Black is just, he probably got all the kits for them, probably, I think so. Yeah, he's more the mature dad figure on the ranger house, I think. Like, now that I notice, anyone that doesn't watch this anime, hearing about it sounds so random. Like, this episode, it was about oranges. Like, we're just eating oranges and making orange stuff. It's so random, but it's great as always, of course. Very chill anime, very chill episode. Alright, next. Okay, Sengoku Youko. Alright.
Probably the best episode of the series so far. So we have our main cast reaching the let's call it Stone Village, and there is a woman that is traveling around the mountains, and they rescued her. She's pregnant. She's close to giving birth, but then they get attacked by the tiger guy, and with him there is another character that basically throws words. I forgot his name, and basically they are trying to defend the house where she's giving birth while they get attacked, but the sword guy basically is a thug, interrupts the 1 versus 1 between Doran, the tiger, and Jinka. And basically, Shakuyaku is trying to stop this giant rock that is rolling to the house. And but then she gets hit by him. Probably is dead. We don't know yet, but doesn't look very good. And Shinsuke is basically regretting not be able to help them. Basically,
I actually forgot to watch this week episode, but sounds good. I'll watch it for sure soon. Probably
it's
today.
full of emotion. The fight is pretty cool. And yeah,
Cool stuff.
the best episode of the series, in my opinion.
As always, a good week. Better than the last one, in my opinion. Actually, was it better though? Because there was no soul loving, so who knows? And there was no BUCCHIGIRI.
For me, it was for the other series probably the best episode. Like for Wuthering.
I also enjoy
was
Shane Solder.
Yeah.
Yeah, this week was good for sure. It was quite a strong week. Anyways, that's been it from us, and we will see you guys next week. Bye.
Bye bye.